New
All right, it's
initiative.
starting. Hello, everybody, and welcome to TJonesGaming. Hello, Brave Leo. Hello, Kyla. We are playing some Middara, and Mordaga was just looking up the rule to double check to make sure that we re-roll initiative every round, and we do, yes?
Yes.
Very good. Gray went to get something to drink. He's going to put his mic in his mouth while he chews on cashews for all of our listening pleasure, so that will be quite enjoyable when he returns. I'm looking up the rules. Middara. Rules PDF.
We didn't have anything else. I can erase everything. All right. So it looks like Remy's going first.
Right.
This round.
And what's her name is dead. Nightingale. She was real uppity anyway. Miss. Too rich for our blood.
Alright, so I get my 3 SP back.
Right, that's all of our default SPS.
Yeah.
The Middara PDF is huge. It's humongous. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong.
And that's just the rules, not the encounter book.
Oh yeah, you were saying the encounter book's the big one.
The encounter book probably weighs a couple pounds.
Oh, I see. Whatever one you click on is where it goes to.
Yeah.
I get it. Oh, and we killed 2 of those guys. That's good. They only killed 1 of us. We killed 2 of them. They only killed Nightingale the arsonist.
Nightingale the Frail.
Nightingale the Frail is right. The winged wimp. Oh, she's not the one with wings, though. Sean's
No,
flying
me.
the winged wimp.
That's Remy.
Remy. Remalima-ding-dong. Alright, are we ready? Let's do it.
Interesting.
Let's roll things. What's interesting?
Alright, so we got... I guess... I am a melee. How do we move that stone out of the way? We need to figure that out.
Yeah, we gotta
that's
figure
probably
that
the
out
next
tonight.
thing on the agenda.
Really just push it out of the way.
Right, but is that some sort of action that we have access to? And how do we... Is it a free action, or do we have to roll strength, or some kind of one of our
You
stats?
should bash it with your hammers. Hammer man. It's hammer time.
It's an encounter action. You basically just do it.
Using abilities? 48?
Standard action.
What's a standard action?
Encounter action. Encounter action. Encounter actions are encounter-specific actions that an adventurer may take, like activating loot tokens. Unless they're like specific things you can and can't do. But I thought
Encounters will allow adventurers to interact with tiles in special ways. Encounter movable rock. So does our encounter have something to say about the rock?
Did you find something specifically called movable rock? That would be handy.
Wasn't it in the description?
That's what I'm checking on. Movable rock. Bam. An adventurer adjacent to the obscuring terrain token may make an encounter action to make a strength 10 skill check. If they pass, they move the obstructing terrain token onto an adjacent unoccupied space. If it's moved into dangerous terrain, discard it. So strength 10.
So what does that mean to strength 10?
Well, that's a whole different rule. We have to... Using abilities or checks, how do we do that?
It's deep, brother.
Oh, goodness.
It's deep. Deep, 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 deep.
Like, for instance, what is my strength? Her strength is 4.
It's a good thing Brooke didn't go unconscious, so,
Yeah, Rook's the strongest. My strength's not very... My strength's only 4, too.
Skill checks are on page 66.
What's the
Wait, why is
Rook's
my
strength? Is
strength
6.
4? Just kidding, it's 6.
Ooh, Nightingale the Arsonist only has strength of 2. No wonder she's dead. Deed.
You roll 2 purple dice and add your skill value.
Oh, that shouldn't be too tough then.
No?
And you have to beat or tie or beat a 10?
What does the encounter say? Equal or greater.
Okay. I have a utility core. It looks like a chess piece inside of a amulet.
But first, I'm going to have to move up there. But then, do I get any kind of free movement off of anything? Yes, shady training. I can move 1 space.
You get to move
'Cause I
diagonal.
really don't want to move up there and then get attacked. Plus, they have ranged attack.
Right.
It
If we're
shows-
behind the thing, they can't hit us, though. Is that right? If we're behind the rock?
Because it blocks line of sight. So
Right.
if you're directly behind the rock, they can't see you. But if you move back a little bit, also they could move to try and get a line of sight on you. Although I think the rock itself is pretty protective. But like if you're standing here, or where you're, or actually the spot you're in, or the spot that Rook's in, I think is protected as well, right?
Yeah, that's what we decided last week.
Why? Oh, there we go.
So this spot, but this spot is not good. What about this spot?
I thought
That
Rock
one
was going to
is-
tank for us. Instead, he got up out and got out of their line of sight so that they have to attack us. Rook the Heidi tank. Rook the rock pusher. Well,
So what do you
first,
think about the line of sight here? Is this blocked?
it's
Are we gonna
cutting
go
that
from
corner.
center to
It's
center, or
blocked.
from
It goes
edge to
from no. It
edge?
goes from center to center.
So from center to center, it feels like
That's clipping that
It's
edge, which
close.
makes it blocked, I would say.
all right. So if it's touching the corner, that's going to be a block line of sight.
Yes.
But once that rock's moved out of the way,
Right.
then all bets are off.
Can you hold your move? Are you allowed to do that?
Oh yeah, I think you can.
Hold your movement. It's not good
I
for
think you can hold your
you
whole
get constipated.
Action, maybe, but of course, you know, we're all figuring this out. Adventurer's turn. Let's go look on page 38.
All right, it's time to make your bed. You liking that new book? Is it a good start? You probably didn't get too far into it yet.
Yeah. I would try and get up, but I'm asleep.
Hmm. Cavesicles. Yum. I would
Move
like
action.
cherry flavored cavesicle, please.
Back action.
I downloaded the things and then I haven't even looked at them. Well, took forever to download. Or to open, I guess. I mean, I didn't save it to my computer or anything.
Oh, yeah, you should save it. Because we're probably going to need to refer back to it more than once.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Are you giving out free cavesicles? I'll have a pineapple.
You want pineapple? I don't think they make pineapple cavesicles. How about grape? I'm just kidding, mango. The only flavor is mango cavesicles.
I don't want it.
He doesn't like he loves mangoes, but he doesn't like mango flavored things.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Right. If it's made out of oil, it's not probably going to taste like mango. It's going to taste like oil with sugar
Chemicals.
added to it. Oh, there's Alpha Sniper. Hello. Trying to figure
Yeah, I
out
don't
if
think you can
hold
hold
your
your
turn.
actions. I mean, I don't remember.
I don't think we
remember
did,
seeing-
but I mean, it would be useful if you could just change your initiative order, I
It
guess.
would be.
If you're first.
Right, but I guess that just makes the initiative less important. I will just do what I can, and I'm not going to move the rock because that seems foolish.
Do it. You should just charge up there and shove the rock into the void. Just face check those
Because the sickles
casicles.
go next, so once the rock's moved, on the, I
Did-
think we need
oh,
to let
did
the
we
sickles
do-
try and do their thing,
Is
and
this
then
the
we move
initiative?
the
Did you
rock.
redo the initiative? I didn't see that.
Yeah, so it's Remy and then sickles, and then you other two.
Okay. Well, that's fine because you could just get killed, no problem, and then we'll just polish off those two cavesicles and continue on our merry way. It doesn't hurt us none for you to go down like a wounded bird. Caw.
Let's see, what's my movement? It is
Yeah,
6.
just go up to that spot and be safe.
1, 2, 3.
I'll go hide behind Rook.
Wait. White. Oh man, keywords. What page are the keywords on?
My movement is 6. It takes me
My
2.
movement is 6 too, but can she fly over the rock? I mean, that doesn't seem like a great
Yeah.
idea either.
She can fly
But what
over
about
the
the
black
Dangerous
area.
terrain.
I don't know about the red bordered area, but she can fly over pits. I remember that.
Yeah,
Get
but
your
I want to
stop
know if
over
she
it,
can.
though.
I want to know if she can move over the red
Do you want to
bordered
know how to make
areas. Though.
cheeseburger flavored
One of those walls?
casicles?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Grab one medium-sized cheeseburger.
Obstructing.
And put it in the freezer for like 2 hours. Now, while that's freezing,
Uh-huh.
You can't
You're
move
gonna
on
take-
or through it.
you're gonna take 2 cups of water and a half a cup of sugar, and you're gonna mix it up, and then you're gonna take out the cheeseburger
Uh-huh.
and blend it until it's powder. Then you're
1,
gonna
2,
mix it
3,
in with the
4,
sugar water.
5. Well, she
And
can't
then you're
really do
gonna
much
take a
anyway.
capsicle mold, you're gonna pour it in
What
the
is their
capsicle mold,
range?
and then,
range for?
And then while it's
Yeah.
in the capsicle mold,
Uh-huh.
or wait,
We have,
no, before it's in the capsicle mold, you're gonna take some honey,
Right.
1,
pour it in the
2.
capsicle mold, and
3,
roll it
4.
around so it gets all along
So
the edges.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
can't see them right
And
now.
then
They
you're
can't
gonna
see
put in
me.
The cheeseburger.
The range on her
That's mixed, yeah, with sugar.
her knives.
Sugar water,
Her throwing knives.
and then you're gonna freeze it.
I don't
And
want.
then
Why is
boom,
it?
cheeseburger flavored
I don't wanna
casicles.
measure- I don't wanna
That
measure from
sounds
there.
just
Stop it.
disgusting. Would you eat one?
Why is it
Me?
measuring from the
Yeah.
center of this tile? Stop.
This sounds so
But the weird
gross.
part is that all it is a cheeseburger and water,
And
which
sugar.
still tastes like a cheeseburger, but it also has honey and sugar in there.
Right.
So
To
how
make
well
well
would
to make it
those go with
sweet.
a cheeseburger?
Not.
There we go.
I
That's
don't
how I got
know.
unlocked.
It sounds super gross to me, but I'd like to see you try it.
All right. Well, apparently this range is not calibrated because
Maybe
it's saying
we'll
that's
let Ben
8,
eat it.
but really it's.
Maybe we'll say
1,
it's a
2,
mango
3,
popsicle and make
4.
Ben eat it.
What is the range
Right.
on my daggers? Do I want to waste my throwing daggers? I'm gonna do-
I feel like it was 4, but
I'm gonna move up to there and call it good.
excellent. That is a powerful move.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I used 1 SP.
that's awesome that now I'm the only one that can be hit by them. And it's their turn.
Well, who's next? Aren't I after them?
No, yeah. You're after them.
All right, so the cave sickles go.
Can I,
Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Is there an opponent within range 4? 1, 2,
can I
3,
exhaust my thing at any time to use the ability? Or can I only exhaust it?
What is the ability that you're trying to use?
I can move 1 space diagonally if I exhaust my short sword.
Yeah, you'd have to do that on your turn.
Alright.
All right, so there is somebody within 4, which is Rook. Make a range 4 attack, but no line of sight, so that fails.
Oh, I'm more than 4 away.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
So Rook's the only one that can attack, but they can't target him. They don't
Will
have
they
range.
move to get to where they can attack him?
They climb.
Okay, is their opponent within range 4?
No,
Make an
can't
attack.
move and attack an opponent within range 4. So this one could move here.
Well, I always thought they had to move forward towards us. Unless, can they move
Well,
backwards?
they have a certain amount of intelligence, so they can move backwards if it opens up a line of sight, and it looks like he could hit from there, and for sure can hit from there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that could
You
happen
come
there.
back as soon as you're ready.
I'll be right back, fellas.
All right, so what's it using? White dice? Oh no, it's depending on how many buddies he's got. So he's got 1 buddy.
My turn, and after my turn, I'll come to you.
So he's got a white and an orange die.
All right, let's see if we can kill another one of Michael's champs.
So he gets a 10. 10 attack versus what's your defense?
Hold on. Defense is hold on. Is it 9? It's probably not 9. It's probably
You have
higher.
armor.
Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff. My defense is 10. Wait, I have armor too. I have armor 3.
Right, so armor is damage reduction. So your defense is 10. They rolled a 10. And then each field is +1 damage.
Well, his defense should be 11, shouldn't it? Because he's got +2 defense on his cuirass.
I'm just going by what Michael told me.
Okay, I'm saying for him, he's got a base
Yeah.
defense of 9, and then he's got +2 defense on his. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's +2 health.
No, that's armor.
Yeah. No, I was looking at the health one. I was sorry.
So it's his glasses.
His
Sunglasses
glasses
give him
him
+1.
+1. Yep, he was right. Just
Stylish
trying to help him
stylish
out.
glasses.
Just trying to save him.
All right. So basically, nothing gets through because it's 10 plus 2 for the shields. But so 2 damage would go over, but you've got
Does that guy roll 2 oranges?
no, because there's only 2 of them now.
Oh, so that, yeah, okay. Gotcha. I was thinking there's 2 so they get oranges, but there's 1 in addition to him, so he gets the white orange.
So your armor and your defenses negated the hit.
What does he roll if he's the only one? 2 whites? Okay, I see.
Yeah. All right, so now the other one. I don't know that the other one can. Oh, I don't think we need this blue totem anymore, do we? Because we triggered that already. So
Zippy.
this other one, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can they go
I don't think
over the abyss? Or you're just counting to see if they can hit?
They can throw. They can attack over it.
You wanna know
Yeah,
something
yeah.
interesting
Like
about
with
that
a ranged
cookie dough
attack.
recipe?
And I thought we
Something
decided that
interesting
they
about
wouldn't
that
jump
cookie dough
over it
recipe?
Right, because
because they'll basically only jump over one space. Isn't that where we?
so he can make it to there, right?
1, 2,
Because he can pass
What's his
through his
move?
guy.
6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, he can. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What's the question?
Want to know something interesting about that cookie dough recipe?
Yeah.
It doesn't use sugar, it uses only brown sugar.
Mm.
And most of the time I see it using either normal sugar or sugar and
Alright,
brown
that was
sugar.
even crappier than the
But this
last
one uses
attack.
only brown
So,
sugar, so I don't know.
Rook is fine.
Good.
So-
Well,
Ooh.
look at Rook is beefy and covered in armor, so. Yeah, you should have heard these kids. They tried to make
Dude, he has no shirt on.
not in
He's just got
not
thick
in there,
skin.
but on his card he's got a chest plate.
Oh, right, he's wearing a cuirass.
Cuirass. I don't know how to say
Cuirass.
that. Yeah.
Cuirass. Most
Yeah,
unfortunate.
these kids tried to make
pronunciation of-
edible cookie dough today, and there was so many giggles, and it was hilarious.
edible cookie dough. Isn't cookie dough usually edible?
Well, you're not supposed to eat raw cookie dough.
Raw eggs, right?
Right. So they
Unless it's vegan.
so there's a recipe that they found that doesn't include eggs.
Is it
cookie
vegan?
dough.
Is it vegan? No, because it uses milk, but we don't have cow's milk here, so they substituted almond milk.
So it's
Oh, it was
vegan.
vegan. Nice.
Oh wait, that might have been
And it resulted in giggling. What
Cow?
ingredient was causing that?
The brown sugar we had was like a solid lump, right? So
Yes, it,
first they were banging it on the counter, and that didn't work. So I got them a hammer, and they busted it up with a hammer a little bit, and that
But
didn't.
then the
But
bag started breaking.
the
so
bag
that was
started
like-
breaking. So,
So
then
then we put it on a plate on a cutting board and started smashing it with the hammer.
and then what?
And then we thought, why don't we just blend it? So we tried to put it in a blender. It didn't
Oh, no,
work.
that
It was
sounds
too,
terrible.
there were too many big chunks. So we poured it out into a big glass bowl and we're like, well, now we have a bunch of chunks of brown sugar in a big glass bowl. What are we going to do? So Ben pulled out these butter knives and started stabbing it.
Right. I was just
And
letting
so
them do
we
their own
just-
thing.
and
I just
so
hear
we just
giggling.
grabbed, so
And
we
I
just
come out,
started
there's two boys on
stabbing
the
butter.
floor, each with a
Each-
butter knife
no,
in each
each
hand,
wa-
just stabbing this brown sugar,
And it totally worked.
giggling like
Yeah, brown sugar does
maniacs. It gets
chunky.
Yeah.
like-
For future reference, you
Wouldn't-
could just put it in the microwave.
Oh, that's good to
Oh
know.
my
It's not nearly as fun, but that's good to know.
Yeah, yeah. Why wouldn't we
All right,
be
Rook,
sitting on
you're
the
up.
kitchen floor stabbing
Move that rock.
brown sugar with
So
butter knives? Okay.
Now, does adjacent mean you can be diagonal?
There's not really much I can do after I'm either. Yeah, there's not really much. I
How
can
many
do.
stamina points does that cost?
One, and then one to move, and then I guess I can save it for.
Dodging?
I mean, yeah, that's basically it.
All right, roll those purples.
So I guess it doesn't matter. I could just move.
You should stay where you're at.
All right. I will push. So two purples.
2 purples.
Purple nurples. Shove that rock. Shove it into the pit, man. Just get it out of there. Get her done, Rook. Get
I
her
mean, can I pick it
done.
up and throw it?
You could try.
I say just shove it into the pit. This pit.
Alright.
Right here.
Alright.
Here. Right here. I hate that I have to hit apply after I pick a color. Right there.
All right,
Roll.
you got it. You didn't even need your extra strength. You got it natural. It's only a 10.
Oh, natural.
Oh. Did you push it into the pit?
Yeah.
Because you could also, like, maybe push it over there, I suppose.
For what?
Yeah, there's no reason
Shove
not
it
to
in the
push
pit.
it into the pit.
And away she goes. And he didn't even move yet, so he's still got his movement, right?
I'm going to.
Are you gonna fall back or stay up there and tank like just jump right up onto them and get their attention.
Get in there and
Oh, I already-
smash them.
Or like
already-
maybe like, can you move here?
Ooh,
Wait, I
how'd
didn't
you do
replenish my
that?
stamina. Hold on.
That was fancy.
Don't forget to. Okay, I just used 1 stamina, and then
How did
So
you?
if you come up here,
How
then
did you do that?
you won't have to. Because if you're standing right in front of them, if somebody tries to shoot past your head, although do we have any shooty attacks? Not so much, I guess.
We have
don't they have
daggers.
to move towards us first?
We have throwing daggers. How did you do that fancy ping?
Just tap on the tab key.
Wait, so they do everything that's in this list? So is there an opponent adjacent? Nope. Is there an opponent we can read for it? Yes. And then can it move and attack? So it attacks twice? Or more than twice?
I think it goes through the bullet points, and if it could do one, then it's like a break point. So if it can do any one of those, it doesn't continue.
Okay, so it can only do one of them.
It doesn't get 3 attacks.
Right.
Like it can't attack somebody next to it and then shoot at somebody within range and then move and shoot somebody else.
Right. So first it's going to try and do the ranged attack because that's its most devastating attack, yeah.
First it's going to try and do its melee attack.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And then do an
Oh, I
FU
see.
after that.
I feel like.
Hey, don't be afraid to die. You've already done it. You know how it goes. It doesn't even hurt.
Then you guys can get killed in the next room. Or even the next section, so.
Zeke's got movement. He's going to zoop, zoop, zoop.
I'm saying move up here so they don't attack the squishies.
Right.
And if you're up here, then we can shoot through past you without having the chance of possibly hitting you.
Alright, you guys call me a coward. There I go. He's all stamina.
One. Okay, so before you do that, go back to where you were. I just want to see where we're going to be able to get to. Like on my turn, I can be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to end up here on my turn.
I can get to here, but I have to exhaust a sword. If I go straight, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go to here without having to
Like, what
exhaust
if-
a sword.
Like if Rook goes, so I can get to there. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could get to there. I mean, I guess.
But the thing is, we killed him no problem once we got up on him. So, but Rook
Yeah, I'm
can't.
just trying to think. Like, if should we force them to come to us, so that then on our turn everybody will be able. Because right now, my next turn, I won't be able to touch them if they stay where they're at.
Yeah.
Which, if you move, if Rook moves all the way up to there, they're not going to move any closer.
Oh, what if I move back? Then they have to move closer.
But don't move too far back because
Because they can only move, what, 4?
they can move 6. 1.
Well, I mean, if I go out of
3, 4, 5.
so if I go out of
6.
range,
If you
So, I mean, you can
stand
stay where you're
here,
at.
though, you can, block them. Like they'd have to shoot through you to get to us.
That's true. If you moved right here, they can't get past you. Like if you're standing there, they'll get trapped right here and won't be able to get closer. Of course, we won't be able to attack them either, except with range, which we don't really have. So if
So
you move to
what?
like, if you move to like here, then they could move up to here, and then we can all get in and attack them.
so I just need to move 4 away, basically.
So I think
I don't know. I get 2 attack. I have 2
you're
attacks.
If
So
Brooke's the tank, are you trying to not get attacked so that other people do get attacked?
No, the whole point is so that you guys can get in range, I guess, the next time around.
But they
So
might
if I-
go before. They might go first. Is the other thing.
Yeah, so if I just move 1 back or move somewhere back, they have to move forward. And so
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, I
This
guess it
spot-
depends. I mean,
This
it's
spot
kind of
makes sense
random.
because if this spot, if you're here and then they go, they're going to come up here and here, so they can attack you in melee, and then everybody can
Yeah, I
line
think
up
that's
to
good.
hit them back. So yeah, I think nope, not there.
Oh, I couldn't have got up to him anyway without using my swords because I'm in this rough terrain or whatever.
Yeah, so I think that's the spot. Now the question is, are you just going to? Well, maybe you need to get out of that rough terrain.
What's
Maybe
the
that would be your.
range on throwing knives? Did we decide it was 4 or do we not know for sure?
Yeah, I think it's 4. Like that's the default range.
Oh, it just reloaded the page. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do, but whatever.
So to hit them with the throwing knives, you'd have to be here.
Right. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best idea. But you could move up to here just to get out of that rough terrain and not have to deal with it next turn.
That's what I think I'm going to do.
Do you have any buff spells or anything? Drink a potion?
No. My potion's a healing potion.
Alright. So that's it? We're all good?
Yep.
Alright, next round. Look at that. We already made it to round 3. They gotta go first. We planned for that. We're all good. So, is their opponent adjacent? No.
Is there an opponent within range 4? No. Can it move
So
and
move up
attack?
to make somebody be within range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So Rook is now within range 4. Going against Rook.
Hey, so hold on.
They don't hit. They don't hurt you. Wait. 2 shields. Nope. They don't get through your armor. Yeah, I misplayed that. They don't move. They're only going to move up to throw stuff. I was
Yeah, but
not
we can
smart.
all get within range of them now.
I mean, I could have just.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's fine. It's no big deal. It's not what I thought was going to happen because I can't read very well, apparently.
Well, you got the old
Can't
man
follow the flow
eyes.
chart. All right, so then this other guy is going to try and get to within range 4 as well. So he's going to go
gonna
1,
go
2,
here.
3, 4, 5. Oh wait, okay, no, we got to roll that all back.
Why?
This guy was here, right? And this guy was here?
Yeah.
Because it says, I misread it. Like I said, I can't read. It says, oh no, okay, so he attacks and then he moves to be adjacent.
That's not their
to...
card. Are both these cards identical? Their card is this other one. But I think they're identical.
They're identical.
All right.
So they made an attack and then moved to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range. So he moved 1.
Oh, so they'll move forward. So it's this. So they'll attack
Yeah.
first and then move up. Move up and then.
No,
Wait,
that's
so-
not right. You were right the first time, Sean. Is there an opponent adjacent? No. Is there an opponent within range 4? No. Can it move and attack an opponent within range 4? Yes.
So that's what he did, right? He did this, moved to attack. So we were on, stage 3.
Yeah,
Or
but
the
now I'm
third
gonna get
bullet.
poisoned.
Now this one is going to basically do the same thing because
Right.
there's nobody adjacent, there's nobody within range 4, so it has to move to attack an opponent within range 4. So,
I would have been better off being in their face because now I can
Yes.
basically be poisoned. If they can move
So
6, they'll
there's
move...
only one thing where it only inflicts poison if if you start off within range 4.
Which I was in range 4.
No, you weren't. 1, 2, 3, 4. You were at range 5. That's
Oh,
why they had to
okay.
move up and do the third bullet. So now the second one is going to attack you with no poison stuff. And he whiffed. Alright, see, it's all good. Alright.
It's your turn on this one.
And now it is Rook's turn to counterattack.
Oh, not even... So the only thing that's kind of stupid is that you can only move once.
Well, unless you got, do you have like one of those magic things that lets you move one more space or anything?
No, it's not the space that I have a problem with. It's like you can't move, do a thing, and then move again.
And can he
Right.
move through their spaces?
No. You can move through friendlies, but not enemies.
Alright, well, so...
So yeah, we're gonna bottleneck right here.
Right.
Hold on,
we
do
may
we replenish their stamina after each round?
Yeah, at each round you get your stamina back, yes.
That's up to 3. And then...
So basically they give you enough to move and attack.
And he doesn't really have any movement things, I don't think.
No.
No, we're probably gonna have to use throwing knives or just let Rook tank it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about him being up front.
We really need to kill the purple one. Well, what we really don't want is the second bullet, but that's gonna have to that's probably gonna happen with the red one, with sickle number 1, is my guess.
I mean, unless we kill him.
I mean, I say
Well,
we just
kill 'em
kill him.
both.
Let's see. What's my attack? I roll, what, 2 white?
Yep, that looks right. So you got a 9. And their defense is 8. And do you have any bonuses for symbols?
Yeah, I've got 2 shields. So that's plus 2 physical damage. And hold on, once per counter when you built. Okay, that's
So is that plus 4 because you get it for each hammer?
no.
You don't think so?
I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Oh no, but it's I think that works. I think the first one consumes 2 shields, so if you had 4 shields showing,
Okay,
I
that
don't-
makes sense.
yeah.
Till somebody says we're doing it wrong.
Who said that?
Nobody yet.
Oh. Brave Leo.
Yeah, so I guess it's 11.
He looks...
Alright, so that goes over their defense of 8, so that's 3 damage. What is their health? 6. So this one takes... He's taking... Oh no, wait, that's a purple one. How do I de-increment?
Man, he's taking a lot of damage. That guy is getting wrecked.
How do I reset it?
Let's just put it at 30 and call it 0. Boom. Oh, just right click. You don't have a right click.
Alright, so that purple's taking 3 damage. Woo! What else you got? No more stamina, right? You're all out.
Yep. One
All
shot.
right. Next is Zeke.
Zeke, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. And now, if I'm doing this right, from center to center, we clip the square with our tank in it, so I don't think I can throw at the purple one.
I think if you throw through one of your buddy's squares, there's a chance that something happens, that they get hit or something.
So I can throw through the red one without hitting Rook, or without any fear of hitting Rook. But then it clips purple guy.
I mean, I don't think that part matters.
Okay. Okay, what I want to do is... Oh, I can take that off there. I want...
Wait, but I think if you're using your throwing daggers, I don't think it matters because you don't roll to hit.
Right. But we should check...
Yeah, I'm looking to see ranged.
Okay.
Oh wait, should I I should have exhausted one of my hammers, so then I could have rolled a black die. Oh, wait, never mind, I can't do that. Forget it. Oh no, I could. I could have done that.
Allies do not block line of sight. I was sure that there was something about attacking with a ranged weapon through a friendly, though, had some kind of potential negative.
He's gonna be real mad if I throw a throwing knife and it sticks him in the back. He's just
But I
got
think it has to do with when you roll.
Yeah, when you roll a ranged attack, not when you have a gimme.
Yeah.
Well, I accidentally reloaded my PDF and it is still loading.
What? You were supposed to right click, save as, or save.
No, I don't believe in such things.
Casting spells, I don't care about that. Alright, well,
I'll just throw
why
at the
don't you
red
just
guy.
use your thing, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to matter because you don't have to roll. But
So you think I should just throw at purple?
you don't roll. You just you use the consumable item. Oh, are you talking about for damage?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, roll that purple, see how much damage. You're killing a purple one?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. You killed the crap out of him.
7. Bam! Right in his cavesicle neck.
We get more loot.
Nice. Gold. What happens to my
Alright.
discarded card? Is there a card discard?
Goes in the discard pile.
Excellent.
I don't know. Yeah, that's where it's at is fine for now.
Alright.
Alright, now I don't even think... Does it use stamina to do that? I don't think it does.
No, I think consumables are free.
Well, it's a thing. Yeah, I mean, it's an action, right?
I think it's like a free thing.
So pathetic.
Well, I'll take it then.
Because it's not in the list of stuff that uses
SP?
stamina.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could like attack and throw your throwing knives, I guess.
Well, I can't. Well, let me see. Can I move through my friendly space?
Yeah, because if it requires an SP, it'll tell you that it requires an SP. If it's an ability, like a special item or whatnot.
Okay.
So are you going to exhaust your thing to move diagonally to leave me a place to throw my dagger shroom?
Yeah. Okay. I'll exhaust both my...
Yeah, you just need to move one diagonal, right?
No, because I can attack.
Because like if you move over here or over here...
Yeah, but look at what I can do here. I can exhaust them both. I can go here and then here, and I can attack him.
Oh, yes, clever. You clever girl.
And I roll 2 purples.
Mayhap. What does your gear do for you?
I have 2 short swords. Each one has a purple die. Combo
But you have-
light.
They have finesse, so I think that's 2 white die.
2 white die. I'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you were just using one, it would be a purple die, but since you're using them as a pair, they each get a purple die or a white die. That was terrible.
4. Alright, but I'll exhaust this thing right here.
To attack again.
To attack again. Oops.
Keep your hands off the loot.
Here, I
Greedy.
need this die that's all charged. I need this die that's charged. Get rid of these junky ones.
Maybe it's the tossing that didn't work out. Nope. That looks better.
See? I told you, they were both charged. A 7 and a 6 plus 2 shields. I get plus 4 shields, so I do an extra 4 damage. So 13, 17. Dude, he's hit like a truck.
Oh yeah, I think that pretty much KOs that guy because he's only got defense 8.
Chop, chop, baby. Choppity, choppity, choppity.
So even without that extra 8, 9, 10, yeah, he's done. Boom. All right. Now the question is, I don't think I have enough movement to trigger this next totem, which I think I'm totally fine with. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and call it good. Oh wait, we got another treasure for killing that dude. He dropped. What did he drop? That's not what I wanted to do. More money. We are rich. All right. Reset your stamina. Next round. Oh no, Remy goes first. Remy doesn't want to go first. I guess Remy's gonna go first and then like diagonal back out of there. Can I? Like if I am here. No, I have to be here. Figure that. And then I think I only get 1 free move, which will put me back over here.
Which doesn't guarantee your safety.
It does not. Not at all. Don't have any other shenanigans. Dodge. Counter. What's my hammer helm?
Or you can just stay where you are and I'll move up.
Yeah, wait, are you next after me?
Yep.
I guess that's the safer choice. The boring, safe choice. Wait, I know I can move over here. Or even over here.
Still doesn't guarantee any safety.
That's true. Yeah, none of that does. Where was I here?
I mean, you can move behind me, I'll be in front of everybody, but still doesn't guarantee safety.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna stay put and be safer. Since we already had one death, I feel like we need to not get too crazy. All right, Rook, you're up.
All right, before I go, I might as well use my spell. Just
All right.
shits and giggles.
I'm AFK for just a second.
Is that the one that gives us goodies? Like
Gives me
health
some
or something?
Yeah, so I can get. I'm gonna use it just so that I have it. So I have these 2 tokens below me. Does this mean I only pull from here, or do I already have these already in my my thing that I can use? These 2 ones that are below.
So you gain them at the beginning of the encounter.
Okay, so I already have these 2. So that
Yeah.
means I can spend this right now just to get the other 2.
No, you don't get more. It says once per encounter, gain 2 heal tokens. You already gained them.
But don't I have to use it first?
No, because it doesn't say exhaust. It has to say if it wants you to tap it, it will say exhaust. It'll either say like exhaust or flip. But that little one with the circular.
So it automatically just does it?
Yes, at the beginning of the encounter, you automatically get 2 healing tokens.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to start an encounter.
No, we started the encounter as soon as we entered the room.
And so
Like,
is this
we are in
encounter?
we are in the encounter now. This is the encounter. What we are doing.
We in it to win it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like per. I was thinking D&D, like encounters like per new fight.
No, the masked day 1. This is our encounter. This map is our encounter.
Okay. Well, damn, that made me that confusing.
But if you use those tokens to heal somebody other than yourself, you gain a stamina point.
Stamina, stamina,
Yeah.
stamina.
But she's already dead, so.
Yeah.
Indeed. She's dead.
So I'm like. I guess I have to move up 1 more.
All right. You can trigger that.
I
Are
mean,
you trying to be like? Why can't you just be like right on the space? Why do you have to be like off-centered?
I can't tell from this program.
Well, just change your camera angle a little bit. The arrows. So are you trying to be in this space or in this space?
This space, not that space. That one.
Okay. Go. All right. So the red totem. As you peer around the corner, you see a handful of cave sickles skittering about. They spring into action as they notice you. The cave sickles are blocking the path that lead deeper into the caves. Spawn 2 cave sickles adjacent to the space this token occupies.
They're skittering.
Across the gap, you see another cave sickle emerge near a small box. Spawn 1 more cave token sickle adjacent to the blue loot token.
I was gonna make a joke about Sean's mom, but we know she ain't got a small box.
All right, so 4 and 5 spawn here. 1 spawns here. Nice. Or SOI is huge. I mean, it's a lot of volume.
Right.
All right, so you don't have any more. Oh wait, no. So that was the end of your move, or wait, does it trigger as soon as you? What does it do here? So I don't think you have to finish your move. You could be in the middle of your move, and that triggers. right? So you only moved a couple spaces.
Yeah. I move. I have like what 2 more spaces I can move to.
What's your movement?
6.
Yeah, so you could move up next to them and attack them.
I mean, I think it might be safer.
Yeah, less chance of you getting poisoned.
All right, I'm gonna smash the one in
Oh
front.
wait, so now these guys go into the initiative track after you. Because that's what happens. All right, go ahead.
Hey, is it just 3 or
Yep.
4?
No,
Okay.
3.
All right. Well, I'll smash. Do I have to smash the one that's in front of me?
Or wait, if you move one more space, then that would let us get into it a little. Wait, one,
get into
2,
it
3, 4. Oh wait, 1. Yeah, because we can go past you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine.
The 5 or 6? Or is that one 6? 4 or 5? It doesn't matter.
4, I guess. I don't know.
All right, smashing time. Oh wait, can I exhaust one of my cards?
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. So exhausted stuff refreshes at the end of your turn. Wait,
At
during the
beginning of the next
refresh.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. So during the refresh phase, stuff unexhausts. So the refresh stage is at the beginning when we reset the initiative track. So your stuff is unexhausted. Oh, no, never mind. I'm like looking at Nightingale's thing. She's dead.
She did.
Your stuff is unexhausted.
Yeah, I unexhausted my stuff.
Alright, so cross your fingers, hope I don't get a skull.
Man,
No
why do you have to
skulls,
put
no
that word out there into
skulls.
the universe?
Skull, skull, skull. No skulls.
You got shields and a book. I don't know what that means.
Got,
You're empowering your hammer.
or
You had enough shields to double, so
Yeah,
plus
so-
4 damage.
Yep.
And then you rolled a 9, which is 1 better than their defense. So 5 damage total.
Yep.
All right, so that one's almost dead. That was number 4.
Yep.
Got one hit point left.
Hibby. Hibby to the baby.
All right, so now number 4 is going to return the favor.
I bet.
Is there an opponent adjacent? Yes. Make an attack against the opponent. With the most damage. Well, none of us have any damage, so it's just the closest. And he's got 2 buddies, so he's going to be rolling 2 orange.
L'orange.
That rook.
Ooh,
Oh,
that
he
was a
rolls
weak
terribly.
roll. Very
Rook
bad
laughs.
roll.
Aha! you suck.
Aha.
And then you can't make an FU because you only get the FU people if you,
You
are
get the
successful.
F.
So rook FU'd the sickle instead. Alright, the other sickle number 5.
There's opponent adjacent.
There is.
Ooh, he rolled
you
bad
rolled 2 worse. They
too.
are quaking in their little sickle shells.
Right? Because look at that guy. Look at the size of his hammers. His hammers are like
Yep.
mini fridges on sticks. What if he opened one
Alright.
up and pulled a beer out?
You totally should. After the encounter, not in the middle of the encounter. Although with the way they're swinging, you could just be like,
Oh, actually, Nightingale has the beer.
Well, you should have grabbed it off.
She
her
probably
corpse.
got it out of his mini fridge.
Yeah. All right. So cave sickle number 1.
Oh,
Is there
he's got
somebody
the
within
magic
4? 1,
balm.
2, 3, 4. Yes. Rook is within 4. So he's going to make an attack. A ranged attack.
Which we know is devastating. Oh, ouch.
You're a little better.
That looks painful.
So 15.
Does he get bonuses off of the
15,
things on the
16,
dice?
7. Oh no, 15, 16.
Oh yeah, I see.
I don't think it's per shield.
No, I think I don't think so either. I don't actually know. I'm just agreeing with you.
All right. Well, because we need to do it one way or the other. Either they consume or they don't consume.
I looked up damage modifiers, which is what I would call that. They don't call it that.
It's physical, right? Physical damage. Hello.
Yeah, it's not magic, I guess. So.
All right. Well, then he could ignore it.
All of it?
Because this queer ass is when you are dealt damage from an attack, ignore all physical. Oh wait, hold on. Does attack mean range attack too?
Yeah.
Okay, well then yeah.
Oh no, that's once per encounter.
I mean, I
But
didn't.
it doesn't say exhaust or anything. So what?
I mean, you have to flip it or
Or
something.
is that the first time per encounter? I think that's. Is that what the 1 means? Is that it's the first time during an encounter? Where's the icon chart symbol thing?
That's why I kind of asked about the healing one because I didn't
Because
specifically use it.
right. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. I'm maybe misinterpreting. Isn't there a page with all the symbols or whatnot on there?
Well, are you still looking? Here's what I found for the first thing we were talking about. Some abilities that use symbols as a condition might have multiple symbols printed. In these cases, and it's a picture of a shield and a book. In these cases, the ability would cost 1 book and 1 shield to use once. But that doesn't really answer the question.
Well, I mean, I guess if we're still running under the assumption that it consumes the symbol, then the double hammers work either way, because either one hammer consumes the 2 shields twice, or each hammer consumes a set of 2 shields.
I know, but what
You
we're
know
looking
I'm
at right now is the physical damage of the cave sickle. He rolled 2 shields. So does he
Right, so
get
that
2 or does he get 1? And I still haven't answered that question.
So I think he gets 2 because he consumes a shield and gets +1. There's still another shield, he consumes that and gets +1. What was confusing me was like on the hammers, it requires 2 shields to get +2, but they're still being consumed. So
Right.
I mean, by each or yeah, it's like the question is whether or not each of these get a consumption, or is it just like if you just roll 2, it just means that it consumes those amount of things.
Well, until we
stick
learn
with
differently, let's.
the consumed symbols. So like when you rolled 4 shields, one of your hammers consumed 2 of them, and then the other hammer consumed 2 of them. But if you only had 1 hammer, it still could have consumed 4 symbols and given you the +4 damage.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter which hammer is doing it, or if you split it across both hammers. There's only so many symbols to consume, but you can consume as many times as you have symbols available, if that makes sense. So like if you had 6 shields had come up, one hammer could have consumed 4 of them for +4, and the other one could have consumed 2 of them for another +2. So
Yes.
for the sickle, each shield that it has available consumes 1 to give it a +1 damage. But it says physical damage specifically on those shields. Oh, so that leads us back to our other question, which is, what does that little recycling symbol 1 mean? Like, what type of plastic is that?
I mean, I thought it was just like you use it, you can't refresh it until you leave the area, I guess.
What's
Leave the
that?
encounter completely.
When you exhaust a thing?
No, but it's not an exhaust.
I mean, it doesn't come back. It just like you use it once, and it comes back after you go to the next map. Let's say.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they're trying to get at.
So then, can I use my mend?
Use your what?
My mend ability, because I haven't used it at all. Like,
Well,
it
so
has that.
do you want to use the Cuirass's ability?
Yes.
All right. So there's a token that you throw on there to indicate that. Where is it?
Is it called used?
Used, yeah.
Oh no, there's a. Oh yeah, it's used. Okay.
All right.
Oh, so
And
you
so
don't
this
have
one-
to actually turn it. Oh, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's.
No,
what-
exhausting means you tap it. Used means it doesn't refresh until after the encounter's over.
Yeah, I mean, I could have just flipped the card upside down too.
But sometimes they have other stuff on the other side. Oop.
No, I mean like literally upside down, just facing upside down.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like this way?
Yeah.
Well, then it's harder to read. That's why they gave us these tokens.
But then recover our text. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter for that one anyway.
You put it where you want.
Can I use my mend?
Well, you didn't take any damage.
No, but my spell. I have a spell that also has that icon as well.
Well, since they already gave you those 2 tokens, I'm just assuming that one... Yeah, I guess...
Hello,
I just
motiveless.
assumed you already used it. Whatever, yeah, go ahead and use it. So now you get your 2 heals, is that what you're saying?
Yep. So I can just use it. Wait, so okay, so does that mean I have it already or I don't have it? Because that's why I thought. That's what's confusing. It's already on the board next to me. There's
So
only 2 of them.
let's just say that you used it at the very first opportunity you had, so you have them now. Let's just retcon it.
I mean, I thought I just had it. That's why I was asking if I can use the card and have 4 instead of 2.
No, because I'm pretty sure you don't just start with 2 for free. Like,
Why was the board set up that way?
well, Kavino, man, so that they would be convenient for you to have access to them?
So, Sean, you were right. I found an example where that you can use all the symbols up.
Right, here, man.
Because the tokens are up here. The heal tokens are up here. That's why I thought, okay, I got 2 heals at the beginning of the game. If I use the cards, then I get 2 more and I have 4.
But does his card say that he starts with 2 heals or anything like that?
The board was set up that way. It's like our items are already on our tableau already.
I feel like that's not the intent.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, I'm sure.
What is the question? I was looking for the example.
Michael's trying to get extra heals for free. He's trying to...
That
I
sounds
mean,
like
technically it wouldn't be for free if I already had the 2 heals, but I haven't used my mend. So that means I can use
why
my
do you
mend.
have
and
2 heals?
So that's
He's trying to
what-
get 2 extra heals for free, is what's happening here.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
mean,
get
technically it's not for free. I mean,
you get 2
Well,
per
if you're not
encounter.
supposed to have them and you're trying to gain 2 heals, that seems like that's not right.
Right, you get 2.
I don't know if I don't. The thing is, I don't know if I don't have them. That's the thing.
You don't
Like,
have them.
here.
Because they're
Well,
not a
here's the thing.
card.
If we were playing the physical board game,
We would
there is nothing that
Right.
indicates that you should have those heals. Just because whoever set this up put those down there doesn't mean that's correct. Like,
Okay,
you're-
I thought it was just set up that way, and that's they set it up like the book. I don't have the book, so
No, yeah, no. It's understandable. Yeah, no. When you use your mend, then you'll get those heals.
But I didn't use my mend.
You did
right,
use it.
so you don't
So-
get. No, so that's.
yeah, so you
so
won't
none
get
of this
once
is really,
once
this
you
isn't here
use
yet.
them, then you'll get once you use your mend, then you'll get those heal tokens.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's just basically you're summoning tokens, and I can use the tokens later for anything.
Right.
else.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if the setup is not already that way in the book, like for character setup, then that's fine.
All right, we'll send Sean on
And
a
then this-
quest to find it. I found an example to prove him right already once. It was a lot of work to find the example.
I mean, you don't have to look up the setup page and see if he has them already or not.
Right. So there isn't a setup page.
Then how do you know how to give these guys stuff?
That's a good question.
That is a good question. Because give us really good stuff, man. Why mess around?
Wait, it's probably not in the rule book. It's probably in the adventure book. That's why I'm not seeing it. All right, so it says that Rook starts with the Sanctus Discipline Mend, and two Warhammers, a Deflection Core, a Cuirass, a Hyper Energy Potion, and a Magic Balm.
You should be just
Okay, well,
happy that you get a
It
magic
doesn't
balm
say
there,
you start
fella.
with 2 heals. It says you start with Mend.
Okay, that's fine. I mean,
All right.
it was just the difference between it was set up that way. It was already
Right.
Right,
Like
card.
I said, I
Yeah, I
feel
can
like
see
they were
where
just
it
trying to
would
make
be
it more
confusing.
convenient for the Rook player. Not that you were getting those right off the bat. So we're clear. We're cool now. So
all right. So I'm
like
going to
I
use my
said,
mend anyway, so now I got
right,
him.
right, but it's not your turn. So that's why I was saying we could retcon it that you would have used it as soon as possible to have those available. But you can't use them till your turn anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter.
Either way, I mean,
Yeah. Anyway, we're cool. We're all good. I will be back in just a moment.
He went into his soundproof room to scream for a minute. He'll be right back. Screaming frustration at how little we know about this game.
It's good that we're figuring this stuff out. Because I'm actually going to try and play this in person with Brian. The more we...
I thought you were the one that
Figure
just
out-
went AFK.
What?
Was that Michael that just had to go AFK? I thought that was you.
I did, and I'm back already.
Oh, that was quick. Okay.
I just had
Is
to
it-
go shut the curtains so the neighbors couldn't stare at me playing my game.
Neighbors. Oh, I don't get to go forever. Yeah.
yeah, I'm still there.
Okay. So you were attacked by which sickle was that? That was sickle number 1 over here, throwing shit at you, right? Flinging its feces at you to try and poison you.
And
K poo.
And you used your cuirass to ignore it. And what does it have? Any sort of
Cuirass.
anything else it's going to try and do?
I'm gonna go with Cuirass.
Then move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range. It's going to try and move. Is it going to try and move over here? Like, do you think it would be... This is closer.
I think that's where it's gonna move.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it kind of relative in a way?
It's gonna try and be close to Michael as possible because he's the closest one.
Well, but I think it's the same...
Oh, it's the same
diagonal
distance, but it's also going to try and keep itself as safe as possible, so it's not going to move any closer to...
Oh, yeah, because then it's moving into our range more.
Right.
So, yeah, I think that's reasonable. All right, so now it is Zeke. What are you talking about? You don't get to go forever. It's your turn right now, bruh.
I hadn't realized that they had all gone. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I will. Oh, do you know what? At the end of each encounter. Okay, the encounter is this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take a swing at him with my short sword.
You sure you don't want him?
What?
Why are you moving my character?
I didn't mean to. Will you put yourself back where you were and put me there? I got confused about who was who. I don't want to set these dice down. They're hot, man. They're on fire. Oof.
I mean, they're
10,
not terrible.
11.
So that's at least 1.
12. So I got 12 because of the 2 shields.
All right. So 12, and they have 8. So that one, dude, you only had to hit him for 1. He's gone.
Bam! Bam-a-rama! Alright, and we decided I can't throw knives through my buddy.
No, we decided you can
Oh, I can.
without risking. But you only have 1 more set of throwing knives,
That's
right?
true.
You want to use them all up right
No,
now?
I don't want to use them all up right now.
Because we don't know when we're going to get more.
Alright, so
Oops, I gotta go get Ruby. Sorry.
Alright. Ruby is his chihuahua. She's super cute and super tiny. I'm gonna go in for another attack as soon as he gets back, because I can exhaust
Oh,
his
she likes to
sword.
shout at the neighbors. Get off my lawn!
I'm gonna exhaust my sword to move 1 space diagonal. I can do that still, right? Because it's not really a movement. And then I'm going to exhaust my blade works to take another attack with my swords.
You're just a killing machine.
Yeah, Zeke is a beast.
Alright, that's 10 minimum.
10, 11, 12. 2 shields. So that's 4.
Alright, so that's 4 damage.
On Greenie.
5.
Bye, motiveless. Get a good night's sleep.
Alright.
Yeah, Zeke's fun.
1, 2, 3.
I like Zeke. He hits hard. He's crafty.
Alright, next round. New
Wait.
initiative.
Before my turn ends, I'm gonna exhaust my other sword to
You-
move back 1.
Nice. Oh, you're not gonna leave me a spot to move back into. Alright.
You can move. You
Next
can
round,
still
well,
get to that guy. 1,
I
2,
might-
3, 4, 5.
That's not where I wanted to be, though.
Oh.
Wait, can I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I could be up here. I'd rather be next to this one and further away from that one.
Right.
But it's not my turn. You're starting a new initiative track.
Shuffle up and deal.
The one in the corner is gonna go first. Don't forget to untap your stuff.
All right, and add your initiatives.
So, cave sickle number 1. It's already positioned.
No,
try and
none of
throw
us have any
down.
damage yet.
And he is downgraded because his buddy died, so he only gets these dice.
Choppy, choppy.
And I
10.
don't think that's gonna do it, right?
Yeah,
That's
Michael's
only-
got 10 base.
That's 11, but he's got 10 armor and like 2 armor soak, 2 damage soak. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's fine. So they have to do 13 damage, I think, to get through on to Rook minimum, just to do 1 point.
Very good. He's way less
That's why-
squishy than
That's
this
why
other
Rook is the
lady.
tank.
Yeah.
Yes, than the Nightingale.
Nightingale went
Unless they
down
bid.
quick. Of course,
We
she
just
got
got jacked
mobbed.
up. Yeah, like she got hit with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, now I'm kind of used to having characters that get banged up like that.
I bet her sister
Alright.
is just shaking her head.
All right, Zeke, are you gonna finish that one off?
So it was Nightingale's sister we were talking to, right? Or was it Remy's sister?
No, I think it was Nightingale's.
Nightingales.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Alright, I better, I'll tap a sword to get in close. Give this fella a little slicey slice. Let me grab one of these because it's all charged up. Five and a 6 plus a couple of shields is 13. Which is gonna be like 5.
Alright, well, it only had 2 left, so that'll do them.
Bam. See ya. And I feel like I'll leave the other one to you because you got wings and you can fly over that little gap.
Alright, this is how we do. Oh, oh yeah, they're out. They're gone. They're out of the initiative track. It's actually Rook's turn next, though.
Alright.
Do we
well,
want that loot?
Yeah, we want that loot. We didn't come all this way for nothing. We didn't lose a Nightingale for nothing.
Rook doesn't have any ranged attacks, does he?
Nope.
He's got magic balm.
Ooh, you should rub some magic balm on yourself.
I'm already shiny.
And your big
are
glistening chest.
shiny. I bet you he shaves that
Alright,
chest
well, you
to
can
make
move
his
up
muscles
closer
look
to the
bigger.
exit or something, but not onto it.
He doesn't shave his chest. It's hairy. It's like a rug. That's just like Michael's chest in real life. That's Mutant Robo's chest right there. The hairiness, not the moobs.
Got that big thatch right in the middle. Alright, you did anything else, Michael?
Nope.
Alright, so on my turn, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't actually get over there yet.
We
I'm not
can
close
with your
enough.
special movement, can't
Yeah,
you?
I guess, I mean, I might as well use it, right?
Right. It's just an exhaust.
Yeah. Alright, so...
So you could end up here pretty easily.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaust to move one space in any direction, including diagonally. One, two. So if I started from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I exhaust to go to here, and then I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to get to here.
Yeah. Hit him for
And then she's
6. You got a sweet
swing.
axe.
Swing her big ol' two-hander.
War axe, yeah.
Ooh,
Might
and I
as
can
well
reroll
exhaust it
any
too.
dice in my combat dice pool when I exhaust. All right.
You should exhaust your hammer helm and your war axe.
I think I can see what I rolled and then exhaust it. Like I don't want to exhaust it if I get no books.
Yeah. All right. You got books?
All right. Well, I am going to exhaust the hammer helm to reroll the low die. Oop.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, now
Alright.
exhaust that warhammer
And I'm going to exhaust the
for
hammer.
2 extra damage.
Alright, so I get
That's 14, man. You put him
6,
down.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh, I was counting mine. Yeah, you got 12 plus 2 is 14. Plus
No, I got,
1, 2,
oh, yeah.
3, 4 is
12,
18.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah,
I
you
did
killed him.
18,
Nice.
so 10 damage. Just
Nice
chop
hit.
him up.
Bam. Choppy choppy. Look at all that gold we got. Item loot. That's my item loot right there.
It's true, you got that for killing that dude, so you should roll
Roll
2
2
white
white
dice.
dice. Six.
6
Armor.
armor.
Is it gonna be
So
better than the
mundane
armor I've
armor. Where is that?
got? Is that over
Dash
here?
that.
Mundane armor, and I just grab one off of here. Oops, I grabbed the whole thing.
Yeah, maybe not the whole stack. Alright.
Oops. Oh, I got
Nice.
a
It's the one that
cuirass.
Rook has. Cuirass.
I'm calling it a cuirass. So, but what do I do with it if I don't want to equip it?
It goes into your backpack.
Those are my consumables.
Yeah, so if you don't equip it right away, then it takes an action. I think it's an SP.
Yep.
To rearrange your inventory. So yeah, it's kind of a hard call.
I like that. It's that leather jacket. It makes me different than Rook. Maybe I can sell the
Oh, I forgot
cuirass
my shirt
later.
lets me go faster. So I can
Right.
go one more, so I didn't even have to exhaust myself.
Very good. We wrecked him, man. We showed this dungeon what was for. We showed this mast. We took this test.
Alright, so one
squeezed
more
it.
initiative.
We wrung it out.
Oops, these guys aren't on. Alright, Remy goes first.
She's
gonna
right
go
there. She might as
1,
well
2. She's gonna flip
expose
Spend
that
a-
loot.
SP. Blue loot. Find a pile of treasure. Gain 2 random consumables. In addition, finding this box will look good when getting graded. Gain 2 bonus points.
Nice. And you get 2 consumables. That's nice. If you were real generous, you could give your brother one. The fellow who expended his daggers.
Wait, you mean the one who just got the badass magic armor? So yeah.
It was mundane armor.
Well, it worked for me. I didn't take 6 damage. Or whatever.
Bottled. You got 2 bottled blessings. Is your pack infinite? I can't remember. Or is it? Did it say pack 3? Oh yeah, it says pack 3.
I think it's
right
like
there.
3 slots.
Yeah,
maybe?
it says right on it 3.
And then stuff falls onto the ground.
You can
Or something like that.
unexhaust your stuff.
Oh yeah. All right, so who's next? Rook. All we gotta do is move, and we graduate from this page.
Move on to the exit. The blue light special. The blue light special. Come and shine every loving light on me. You should lift him higher into the air before you drop him. Like, let's see if I can get max height.
All right. So we got to the end. Oh, wait, let's see. Reward. Reward. Restore adventurers. Continue to wrong way. Page 8.
Restore adventurers. Somebody's back from the dead. Okay, and at this
That is what
point,
restore does, right?
right?
Yep.
At the end, are we at the end of the encounter yet? At the end of each encounter, if you've had this core equipped since the beginning of the encounter, gain a single consumable item of your choice from your loot level or lower. Or are we still in the encounter?
So I think we are done with the encounter.
And how do I know what my loot level is?
We're in mundane, I think, right now.
Alright. Can I do that before I forget?
Yeah, I think so. Rook knocked on the thick stone slab with the butt of his weapon. It reverberated like a drum, but didn't budge. No way we're getting through that! Nightingale glared at it. Did we take a wrong turn? She glanced over her shoulder to where Zeke and Remy watched. Seems that way. Rook lowered his weapon. Remember, this whole thing is coordinated. Hundreds of candidates are going through the same test. The monsters aren't wild. They just have to release some force in each area, or we'll have nothing to fight. The twists and...
Oh, sorry.
Oh, who just changed the pages I was reading?
Michael, darn it, Michael. It wasn't Michael, it was me.
That was in a different screen.
it was me, sorry.
Monsters aren't wild. They have to release some force in each area or we'll have nothing to fight. The twists and turns are just another part of the mast. Looks like they can seal the passages with these big stone panels. Zeke dug around in one of his pockets, coming up with a cigarette. Translation, we're too awesome for this test. They want us to slow down so they can spend time on the teams that suck. Looks like it. Rook gestured back the way they'd come. I think I saw a good place to camp back there. At least we aren't failing, Remy said. I'd rather be ahead of the curve than behind it.
I bet you would,
All right.
Rennie.
Setting up camp, page 9. This looks like a good spot. Remy tried to sound enthusiastic. The cavern they had chosen to spend the night in had a ceiling at least 20 feet up. Damp stalactites glittered in the light of their glowstones, occasionally dripping water. Even so, the floor was dry and flat enough to serve their needs. I like it. Rook gestured ahead with one meaty hand. Only one other way. Should be easy to keep watch. Nightingale hurried past Remy into the cavern. Wouldn't it be sweet if we were the first team to ever finish mast in one day? Zeke stopped right. Did you want to read anybody, Tori?
I'll read Zeke.
All right. Zeke stopped right in the middle of the cave, sloughing off his heavy pack. It dropped with a thud at his feet.
But we won't. It's going to get harder. We need to rest if we want to finish this with all our limbs.
Hermie needed no further encouragement to drop her pack. She closed her eyes and let her massive wings stretch and flex. It felt fantastic, at least until she felt them smack something.
Ow.
Zeke yelped. Sorry, Remy blushed, retreating a little. I didn't mean to.
Nah, it's nothing.
Zeke shrugged, wiping a feather off his cheek.
It's better than being slapped by Knight's tail.
I haven't done that in ages, Nightingale glared at him. I'll start the fire. Are you going to read, Michael? Do you want me to read Rook?
No, it's just funny. That line was just funny.
I know. All the ladies are hitting him with their appendages.
I can help. Rook set his bag down at his feet, fishing around for a few seconds before pulling out flint and steel. I'd like to do it, Nightingale said with excitement as she took the tools from Rock. The mast is supposed to prepare us for whatever Middara can throw at us. That means no shortcuts. Rook reached into his bag, withdrawing a bundle of sticks and a box of tinder. No shortcuts? He asked, holding them out for her. Fine, she said, taking the sticks. Remy frowned, thinking of what she could do. The other members of the team seemed to know one another already, but they barely knew her name. I could set up the tents.
You made me wheezy laugh. Sure.
Zeke was the last to separate, weapon in hand.
I'll scout the cave for traps just in case.
Make a perception check 10 with Zeke.
Alright, how do I do that?
You roll 2 purple dice and compare it to your perception ability, which is 6.
That was not my roll.
Fail.
9, I made it.
9 plus your perception ability.
9 plus my perception ability is 15. I made it.
Yes, you did. So, Zeke passes continue to check out the loot. Zeke walked the perimeter of the cave, scraping along the rock with his sword. Where the gloom concealed, he used his weapon to check for danger. There was no way to guess what proctors might try to throw at them. Giant rats set loose into the camp while they slept, pipes to flood the cave. Whatever the Institute had planned, Zeke would be ready. He didn't find any secret passages, hidden traps, or insidious ways to torment them in their sleep. As he neared the end of the search, he struck a section of rough wall that thumped strangely when he hit it.
Hey guys, I think there's something here.
He called up before dropping onto his knees and feeling around. After a few seconds, a little leopard gave way under his touch. A facade retreated from the wall, revealing a tightly wrapped bundle. He kicked at it, sending it rolling out of the opening and onto the floor in front of him without exploding, shooting acid, or sending spikes at him through the floor. He grinned, lifting the bundle of burlap and holding it up for the rest of his team to see.
Hey everybody, I found a care package.
Nice work, Rick called. Wait, was that the right voice?
Yeah, you're supposed to be channeling Mike Tyson when you do Rook's voice.
Alright, you do Rook and I'll do the ladies. You do the dudes and I'll do the ladies, how about?
Okay.
Because you were doing Rook.
Nice work! I don't remember
Rook
how I
called.
was doing it, but I'm trying to channel
Rising
Mike
from his work
Tyson.
around their makeshift fire pit.
They must have hidden some supplies like this for the groups who actually pay attention.
Reward, party games 4 random mundane consumables.
Very good. We'll take it.
Alright, so into the stash. With
One for
these.
each of us, I would assume.
Well, they go into the party stash, I think, until... I don't know. This is the part where it was unclear to us last time, is like, when do we get access to the party stash?
Right. What's in there? One party stash. The stuff
The
just
stuff that just
disappears
put in
in
there.
there. Is that all that's in there? There's nothing else from...
Yeah.
Alright. I know there's some throwing knives. What it shows in the picture is what you get. It's not
Yeah.
fooling anyone.
I keep not using the Z properly. Like I manually zoom out, so that
Right.
my Z is all screwed up.
I
All right, so we're going to
Page 10. Continue to Cozy Fire. Page 10.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, let me take a little sip.
Remy.
Remy worked diligently, not bothering to keep her wings folded behind her as she rolled out the sleeping mats. The others were all relaxing after their intense day, but Remy hadn't complained. She would show them how useful she could be. When she was done, Remy strung tripwires across the cavern entrance. She didn't think the Institute would plan an attack in the middle of the night, but she wasn't going to rule it out.
Right.
Aside, how do they know if it's night or not? They're in a cave.
They're keeping track with their internal time measurement devices.
I suppose. Rook's voice rumbled from the fire circle.
That's right, not too much.
He sat on a large rock, watching Nightingale.
Get into the rest of the wood quickly.
I might have to go grab Ruby. Alright, just a sec.
Alright. He should post a picture of Ruby so I can throw it up when he's dealing with her so you guys can see the cuteness. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think I've shown a picture of Ruby before. Yelling at the neighbors. If you're
It's almost snack time. I think she's getting antsy.
Little dogs need their snackies.
Alright, let's see. She puffed on a ball of smoldering kindling, and soon the fistful of plant fibers started to smoke. It wasn't that hard. Nightingale wiped her hands against her shirt. Is roughing it always this easy?
Easy. It took you 20 minutes to light the fire.
Zeke said. Since returning from his scouting excursion, he'd watched as Nightingale and Rook struggled to get the fire lit. Nightingale only shrugged and grinned at him. Soon enough, they gathered around the fire to share bowls of camp stew. Remy felt much better with hot food in her stomach and a merry fire crackling nearby. Nightingale smiled appreciatively. This is great stuff, Remy. I always thought travel food was supposed to suck. Remy looked away, although she couldn't keep pride from her face. I used to cook for my little brothers and sisters. Half the time, we had less in the cupboards than the Academy gave us. Nightingale looked up with understanding in her eyes. My family back on Earth didn't have a lot either.
And now we're in Middara.
Zeke's voice was more subdued as he sipped the broth from his bowl.
What we did on Earth isn't what we have here. Another few days and we'll be citizens. We'll be able to leave the Academy whenever we want, buy anything we want, do whatever we want.
Maybe your mom will let you, Nightingale muttered. But Balthazar and Kezia? Feels like I'm just a tool. We're pawns, Zeke. Pawns in a game they've been playing for a century by now. You're a princess.
Remy said.
Oh, that was me, sorry.
Yeah.
I got confused. You're a princess, Remy said. Isn't that exciting? Nightingale scoffed. If you like being cooped up for the rest of your life. She gestured at a cavern around them. Now this is exciting. Adventure, danger, monsters, and traps.
She didn't even mind getting
Remy
killed.
frowned. Remy frowned and took another sip from her bowl. Nightingale patted Remy on the back. Don't sweat it. I thought being a princess would be much cooler too. Zeke shifted on his log.
I don't know. It's better than being poor.
His eyes flickered towards Rook.
No offense.
Rook waved his hand dismissively and kept eating his stew. Who's saying this?
That's
I think
Nightingale.
I think it's Zeke.
But my mom, or should
Oh,
I
wait.
say, well, he says, I bet your parents are the same night, so it's got to be Zeke. But my mom,
Yes.
or should I say Lady Ida Zhang, get past all her bullshit in politics, and I think she's got a heart somewhere. I bet your parents are the same night.
I doubt it. I'll be lucky if this isn't the last time I'm in any kind of danger, Nightingale said.
It's not like it's unique to royalty.
Rook replied thoughtfully.
My parents are just farmers. They're great, but I don't think farming is for me. I'd rather do something more exciting, too.
Nightingale grunted her agreement. Rook looked up and found all three of them watching her. Oh, sorry, Remy looked up, found all three of them watching her. She shuffled uncomfortably under the weight of their stares. What about you, Remy? Nightingale finally asked. I've heard Zeke complain about his mom 1,000 times, but I've never really talked to you. Well, all I have here is my father. Remy looked away. I'm not really sure what kind of person he is. Nightingale raised an eyebrow, but Remy didn't continue. She didn't want them to think less of her. Rook saved her. Rook
We should
saved
rest.
her.
We'll need our strength for tomorrow.
Remy slept uneasily in the cave, tossing and turning on her thin sleeping pad. The sleeping bags they'd been given were threadbare and offered little insulation. From the occasional shifting or grunt she heard in the dark, Remy was fairly sure her new friends were all equally uncomfortable. The next morning, Rook woke her with a gentle nudge and the smell of oatmeal. After a quick breakfast and a little time spent cleaning up their camp, they started moving again. I've got a great feeling about today, Nightingale called from the front of the group. She sounded more awake than Remy felt. We didn't get to finish early. That means we can't totally own it.
I'm sure we will.
Zeke walked beside Nightingale, which left Remy in the rear with Rook, though the corridor was only just wide enough for them to walk abreast. At least it was mostly a straight path. She supposed far fewer students would make it through the mast if they were constantly getting lost. They didn't have to go far before the path widened, running along the edge of a dank pool. Remy reached out with one boot. Water splashed, and ripples echoed across the dark surface. They weren't alone.
Ooh.
Alright, well, I feel like this is a good place
Good
to
stopping
stop
point.
for the
Yeah,
night.
I think so. Hey, thanks for joining me, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this episode, especially when Zeke was running around cutting down all the cavesicles. If so, please be sure to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, take it easy.
Take it sleazy.